How's it going, neighbors? This is Ed here with etrailer.com, and we're taking a look at the Glacier Tire Chains on our 2023 Jeep Wrangler. Now, adding tire chains to your vehicle is what's going to assist you when you're in low traction situations like ice, snow, mud, some cases even sand. This is going to help you get that additional grip on top of your wheels to stay on course. According to the manual, the tire size that we have on here, the 255/75/17, the light truck tire, it suggests that you use a snow sock and no tire chains on this. However, we did test the fitment of these chains, and you have plenty of clearance behind the wheel and the wheel well if you're driving at safe speeds to have tire chains. So as far as how well it fits behind the tire, it's plenty of room and it's not making any contact with anything. And when you go across the top, that's where you're gonna find your twisted links. So what twisted links do, they're gonna basically twist a straight link and give you a little bit more bite for ice and snow. So it's gonna work a little bit better in those situations. And you have a ladder pattern, which is good for going down straightaways, but still gives you a little bit of extra traction and grip on the side of your tread. Everything's linked together going around, and you can see our included cams that are going to help assist by adding tension onto the chain. One other feature that I usually suggest to add on would be a rubber tensioner. What a rubber tensioner does is going to pull together that remaining slack in your chain to help keep your chains on top of the tread where you need them. Underneath the Wrangler, you can see behind the wheel that even though the links are pretty decent size, they are not obstructing anything back behind the wheel. So I would feel pretty confident to have these on my wheels going down the road, as long as I'm just going at moderate speeds for tire chains. The package that your chains are going to arrive in, it's this bag here. It also has a plastic bag on the inside, which is okay for shipping. However, once you're in the real world with this, I would suggest making your tire chains a part of a cold weather kit that has a mat because you have to get on the ground to install it, and some gloves to keep your hands protected against the cold. Overall, the installation is pretty easy if you're okay with getting completely on the ground to install your chains. So let's go ahead and take a look at how to get it done. We're going to start our installation by laying our chain out on the ground, making sure that we don't have any twists on the links and that we have our hooks facing the floor. We just don't want those hooks pressing against our tread, and we want our cams away from the tire. And now we're going to pick this guy up and just drape it over. I gave it a quick twist just because of the space I'm working in, but I just want to make sure those hooks are pointing away from my tread. And we're just going to feed our chain around the back. After I get it aligned on top of the tread, we're going to go to the back and make our connection with the links. We're going to take our link and connect it to the hook on the other side of our chain. I found with this chain, it makes it a little easier to make that back connection if you take some of the chain from the front and just feed it towards the back. So now I'm just going to pull forward and connect our front link. All right, and as you can see, we have our chain on the tire, but it's still a little loose. So we're gonna use our included cam tightening tool, and we're just gonna take some of that slack out, making sure these half moons are pointed towards the inside, and that one is as well. And you see that took up some of the slack, but still kind of loose. That is why I always suggest adding a rubber tensioner, because what it does, it allows the chain to stay in position so it's on top of the tread and not everywhere else. So you're just going to go from end to end and just make your connections. And once you have everything set up on this wheel, you're going to do the same on the other side. Drive forward a little bit and make any necessary adjustments. overall, the installation is super easy. It just requires you to get on the ground. And if you have larger fingers, it requires a little bit of maneuvering to get that hook connection behind the wheel. So again, this has been a look at the Glacier Tire Chains on our 2023 Jeep Wrangler. Have a great day.